Good afternoon, everyone. Before I launch into my formal speech, I want to take this opportunity and thank each and every one of you for being here. Your engagement and participation makes Glendale the special place that it is. Also want to thank the Chamber for putting this very successful event together this year and every year. I think the turnout is a testimony as to how successful this event truly is. I want to once again acknowledge my colleagues, Mayor Gordon and Mayor Hajinian, who share my philosophy in thinking globally, planning regionally, and acting locally. Thank you for being here, mayors. And Jess Talamantes, thank you so much for being here. Really quickly, I want to thank my wife. She couldn't be here. She was here for the prayer breakfast, but I got to thank her for so many things. I'm not going to start because I can't end. But my parents and my sister are here, who are also pillars in my life, without whom I couldn't do much of anything that I'm able to accomplish. I want to thank our city manager, Scott Ochoa, and our staff for being great and doing a very good job. I specifically want to point out that city manager Scott Ochoa is a doer. When he has a task, when there's a goal, he's all about getting it accomplished as opposed to, he doesn't fit the profile of a bureaucrat. Let's just put it that way. I think that's a compliment. And of course, congratulations to all the honorees. You're all very accomplished. You deserve the honors. I do take issue with the whole this thing about the Kiwanians being mentioned. I don't want to engage in that. But since it came out that Carl is actually a Kiwanian, I'll point out that Patty Flehy is a Rotarian. And Sharon, despite the fact that she may be confused as to whether she's a Rotarian or a Kiwanian, she's a Rotarian. But by mayoral decree, it's done. Let's not argue. So, having said that, I'm going to start my speech, and I'm so good that I'm going to speak without notes. All right. Since my term as mayor comes to an end this April, I wanted to reflect on this past year's successes, some exciting changes coming in the near future, and the challenges we face as a community moving into the second half of 2015. As policymaker, the City Council sets priorities which guide the city's operation programs and direction. Fiscal responsibility, exceptional customer service, economic vibrancy, an informed and engaged community, a safe and healthy community, balanced quality housing, community services and facilities, infrastructure and mobility, arts and culture and sustainability all guide the policies and strategies that are set forth in Glendale. Fortunately, and as a result of hard work and diligent policymaking, the news is very good. When we reflect on Glendale's economic vibrancy, we see that commercial, retail, and industrial property vacancies are reaching historic lows for the 5th year. Vacant available Class A office space is 13.8% versus 24.1% in 2011. Vacant available retail space is 2.7%, reduced from 6% in 2013. Vacant available industrial space is 2%, down from 5-year high of 3%. Retail sales were very strong as of the third quarter of 2014 calendar year, up approximately 14.5% over the same quarter of 2013. New car sales are up 19.6% over 2013. Department stores are up 19.7% over 2013. Casual dining is up 8.1% over 2013. Fine dining is up 53.9% over 2013. Downtown business activity with new development, new tenants, and new partnerships are bringing new life and vibrancy to the district. This energy is due in part to our new streamlined permitting process, making the process to open or renovate a business even easier and more transparent, and we'll keep improving that process as time goes. This same increased success was shared by the municipality as well. During our mid-year budget review, the city's general fund showed a 9% increase compared to the mid-year revenues of last year. This increase is attributed to a rise in property and sales tax revenues, as well as building permits and service fees. In an effort to invest the increased revenue right back into our community, the City Council has allocated the funding to a number of programs and initiatives, including $40,000 to staff unarmed park security guards at night, $16,000 to hire and train staff for after-school sports programs at our school campuses, Cerritos, John Marshall, Horace Mann, Thomas Edison Elementary Schools. Also allocated for was $106,000 for bicycle and pedestrian safety initiatives and $50,000 contingent on matching funds to help build Glendale's Tournament of Roses parade float. The arts are an integral part of our community's development and growth. The City of Glendale recently completed a $6 million renovation of the city's historic and cultural hub, the Alex Theater. In addition to Brand Library's beautiful restoration and the opening of so many new and renovated parks in 2014, the city is eager to continue with the momentum. Glendale's commitment to arts and culture is shining bright, just like the Museum of Neon Arts Glow coming this year. Mona's Paseo will connect the vibrancy of South Brand with the Adult Recreation Center and the renovation of the Central Library, which begins construction this July. Furthermore, Glendale has begun negotiations for the construction of the Armenian Cultural Museum and Center, which will further enhance Glendale's standing as a center of culture and education. This past year, the Housing Authority and City of Glendale broke ground or opened the doors to 161 new affordable housing options for our residents. The Cypress Senior Living, Veterans Village, and the Arts Colony are among the many ways we're improving the quality of life for our community, and we continue to actively seek grant funding to make living in our city affordable and sustainable. Last year, we were able to secure 165 additional Section 8 vouchers at no additional cost to our city. Even with our great successes and small challenges today, we have immense opportunities in the future. The Space 134 project is an amazing opportunity for the city to create space where today stands only a dividing gap. The freeway cap park over the 134 freeway, which will run from Central Avenue to Glendale Avenue to create 28 acres of open space bookended by meeting spaces, hotels, and the opportunity for endless amenities. Our urban design team is looking at real money, $500 million, for this impressive 20-year project. The Space 134 project is Glendale's greatest indicator of optimism for a prosperous future. And our optimism does not end there. Just recently, at my initiative, Glendale took its first step towards the establishment of a high-tech incubator, building upon the significant tech sector that has already found home in Glendale. Finally, as part of our continuing effort to increase transparency and accountability, on March 31st, next Tuesday, our Information Services Department will be announcing the launch of our new Measuring Performance in Glendale, or MPG, website, where we can report the budget, key performance indicators, and any other data to the public. Users will be able to see and download data, charts, graphs, and photos related to a given metric. And we'll keep expanding the scope of this program. The format is incredibly simple, user-friendly, and will be continuously perfected as time goes on, and there's more feedback from users. This is also one of, in part, my initiatives, and I've tested it. It's really wonderful. I think all of you will be very pleased and be very proud of the city of Glendale. The state of the city is truly a positive one, but these increases in business and quality of life are not accidental. It is through our collective dedication, hard work, and strategic partnership among the Glendale Chamber of Commerce, Montrose Verdugo Chamber of Commerce, Crescenta Valley Chamber of Commerce, Armenian American Chamber of Commerce, Brand Boulevard of Cars, Downtown Glendale Association, and Montrose Shopping Park Association. Our nonprofits and so many of our engaged Glendale groups and businesses and residents that I can say with confidence, Glendale is the best in the region. I do also want to stress that the cooperation extends to our regional partners, first of all our neighbors, such as the city of Burbank and as far away as the city of Montebello. I look forward to continuing to watch our city grow, refine, and prosper. Before I step down, please turn your attention to the screens for a short video. So thank you once again, and congratulations everyone for a great year.